Hello vintage friends. So today is January 2nd, and like I said, I'm going to try and do some more tutorials this year, just some more videos in general. And I got some feedback from one viewer saying that they would like to see more hair tutorials and some more stuff in the kitchen. So I realized I haven't done a hair tutorial before. I used to do pin curls. I don't do pin curls anymore. Because of my length of my hair. Even though it's thin, rolling it up in a pin curl, it wasn't getting dry in the night all the way. So then I'd have like the top of my pin curl was all curly and then the rest of it was straight and damp still. So I use foam rollers. These are the larger size, they're pink. I did get one of these that has multiple colors in it, which is really nice with my front area. This is the frame of the face, that wave that you're gonna see. So I start with my bang. And for this first one, I'm actually going to go backwards with it, like this. Okay, so a lot of people will do their curls. They'll do them from the bottom up. By doing it like this, I'm getting more height, and you'll see in the morning that I'm getting more height here at the root, so it's pulling it up more this way, so it's giving me more volume. I like to do these, so how I've got this one rolled back, and I've got this one rolled down, and this one rolled down. This one is also gonna roll back. And again, just all the way up to that scalp. And then I take my hair and I just wrap. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Amanda Lee Rudder. I don't know who that is. And then sometimes you have to turn it so that you get that there. Otherwise, if you snap it on the back, then it's going to be this flimsy thing and you want it to be taut and tight. And so then I will go all the way down the back here to my crown, which is pretty much this last one. And again, I'll go there and then I will just turn. This is also going to get you that really nice spiral look, but then you'll see. So I don't put any product in my hair. Again, that is completely up to you. I am not a beauty expert by any means. I'm just more of a vintage expert, but for me, I do use Motion's foaming style lotion, but I don't do it until the morning. So I found that if I put this in my hair while I'm rolling it, the next day my hair is just crunchy, I don't know, and it's hard to brush out. And since my hair is thinning, I really don't like to brush too hard. I've been out of the shower for probably a good hour. So I've let my hair air dry. So I've got some more damp areas, but then I also have like this piece right here that I just did is completely dry. But it doesn't have to be 100% wet. As a matter of fact, you kind of don't want it to be. You want it to be kind of on that damp side. Because for one, you're going to be putting styling lotion in it. And even at a damp rate, your hair will stay in this curl longer, drier, and then that'll actually make your curl last longer than if it's really, really wet, because then it won't dry 100% completely by the time you wake up in the morning. So think about that when you're doing your curls. You just don't want it super wet. And then for the back, there's not much to it. The front is really the most important part, because that's the part that obviously frames and shapes your face. So once I'm done here, then I will do these guys here, and then I'll do the base. And it's just underneath all the way around. And it'll turn out pretty good. So, okay. So these are just nice sheer scarves. Really, really like them. They keep everything nice and tucked in for the night. Just put it at a triangle here, and then I put it on like that. Okay, I do this, and I do this, boop, and then I grab my handkerchief, and I bring it around here so that it covers all of my rollers, if it will, here, like so, and then I take some clips. Okay, and there you go. And now my hair is rolled up in rollers and curlers. And now we will go to sleep, and we will reconvene in the morning, and I will show you what I do when I take them out. Good night. Good morning, my vintage friends. Happy day. So I've slept on these all night, and now it is time to take them out. Here it is. Okay. So now what I'll do is I will take my fingers here, and I will just kind of separate my curls, because they've kind of been bunched together. You know, they've been really tight and bunched together through the night. Separate, because you gotta keep them separated. For whoa. So like I said last night, this is my foam styling lotion. They bounce, they bounce, they bounce. Okay, that's enough of that. Get it together, woman. Let's do a little bit here. And then I will flip my head upside down and just, I'm gonna let that sit up in there for a little bit. Whoa, woo! So, you know, it's a little damp now with the styling stuff in it. So I'm going to let it sit just for a minute. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee, because I believe on this fantastic Sunday, January 3rd, that a second coffee is in order to continue with this day. I need to put my glasses on. I can't even see myself, and you're seeing me. Here we go. Ta-da! Wow! That's even crazier than when I didn't have my glasses on. Woo! Okay, so there it is. We'll be back with my cup of coffee. All right, welcome back, vintage friends. So I've let this sit a little bit. Now it's dry. The product is dry. And then also, because I've been walking around and such, it has fallen a little bit, which is perfect, because obviously you don't want the ginormous volume. So I start with a wide tooth comb when I'm first brushing out, just because these are pretty tangly and intertangled. It's fine, tangly, intertangled. I think it means the same thing. So we're going to just start up here at the root, and I'm just going to kind of comb out the top, and then once I get down here to the bottom, then I hold it like this, and I just kind of go through it nice and soft. No need to tug and pull and all that stuff, because for one, we are going to start combing out a little bit of this curl. It's not going to be as curly bouncy as it was, okay? what we're doing is we're trying to separate your hair into smaller strands pieces, because then you're going to shape it into one giant portion. Okay, so now I've done that. Now we're starting to see this wave that we're gonna have with the hair. And also with this technique, I feel like I don't lose as much hair as if I were to grab, let's say this brush right here and start combing with it right away. This one is just gonna rip and pull it all out. And I don't want that. I want my curl to last as long as it can. You know, and really what we're doing here is we're trying to create a look that women would go to a hair salon to create, and then they would sleep in caps and silk pillowcases through the week. They would have rollers that they would use every night around the frame of their face so that they could keep that, the curl around the frame nice and new every day. But the ones in the bottom, they would just curl under every day and leave it at that. Here, we're trying to create this look daily, or if you're just doing this for a special occasion. But for me, I try and create this look. I only wash my hair about every 4 days. And so I try and create this look. Okay, so now I've got it all combed through. Everybody's combed, everybody's bouncy. My comb is going right through, no snags. Well, right there. There we go. No snags and no snags. Okay. So now you have this combed out look. You can kind of see how it's turning into something that you would see in the 40s. This is more of a 40s look, by the way, with the wavy. Okay. Now, when we think about generations, we think about the 30s and the 40s and the 50s. Really, when you think about fashion in the 20s, you're thinking of 1925 to about 1935. And when you're thinking about fashion in the 30s, you're actually thinking about it about 1935 to 1945, because there is that little layover gap where the 30s are coming out and the 40s are coming in. And it's not until about like 1945-ish that you're going to start getting this kind of a look from what the 1930s look like. Now, 1930s, 1940s, there's a little bit of a change, but not huge. You didn't actually see a really big shift from the 30s and 40s until you hit about 1955. And that's when you start to get that 1950s beboppy look. This is still very classic look that I'm going for. This is still very Greta Garbo, things like that, okay? So now I'm going to take this guy right here because he's just really good at swooping under. And we're just going to kind of take this and we just kind of pull down as we curl under. And then you kind of get this look right here. And then you just do that. And now you have this very swoopy look. I kind of think of it as like a Cocker Spaniel, right? You've got this very luscious curvature here to the hair. And now we'll do the same thing to the other side. And then we'll curve it like this. Now, there's always flyaways. There's always little things you got to tuck and primp and such. Now, this guy here, remember this one? I curled backwards last night, right? I curled him backwards. So, when I comb him, I'm going to comb him backwards. I don't know why my hair is a boy all of a sudden, but that's what we're going with here. And what I'm getting is I'm getting this little curl right here in the bang. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to integrate it into the rest of my hair so that it flows down and becomes this look like this. Now, we have our curls. We have our fluffy Cocker Spaniel look here. And then you will spray. Let me know if you like this video. Comment, share, subscribe, do all the fun things. As always, you are amazing in every single thing that you do. Goodbye.